This is where we fight!
The battle is on. Mars versus Venus. Mars versus Venus with Nikki, Jaiga, and Rode.
It's there.
Morning. Ojo World, good morning. Hey, morning Ojo World, how you doing? Come in, all you come in, let the live bell.
Oh, light bell up, let the live bell.
All right, guys, it's Mars versus Venus. Of course, we welcome our beautiful gladiators.
Let the live bell.
Yeah, our beautiful women who basically carry the world on their back.
What?
While waiting for a taxi. Yeah.
Listen.
And holding two children on his side with lunch kit.
Wow.
We welcome our beautiful ladies. How you doing? How you doing?
That's a real long time to
Yeah.
talking about.
And we welcome the the ones mumbling in the back. Yeah,
Real
we
long
welcome
time
the
thing.
Spartans.
Somebody
Woohoo!
said he do pay for your tea there.
Yeah. Damn, we can't live with them, can't live without them.
All you have to do is pay the installments.
That's all you have
got
to
the
do.
man by the cafe.
And
All
this
you
is
have
where
to do
we
is pay the
bring
installments.
couples closer together,
Couldn't even do
or
that.
we drive them further apart. Gun from here now, boy. Welcome. Good morning.
All right, top of the morning, guys. If you're now tuning in, this is Mars versus Venus. If today's the first time you're listening to us live, because a lot of people have never listened to us live.
Yeah.
They wait for the video. You understand? Tons and tons of people. We say welcome to it. Let me be very, very careful this morning. I started the morning rough.
You gotta rough up.
So let me be very, very careful. Let me tread lightly this morning. We're talking today.
Pitchforks in relationships.
No.
Oh, that is not what it is.
No, we try to stay away from that.
Staying away from that.
No problem.
It was going to be the topic, but
We're steering away from pitchforks.
Pulling
We're going to
that- pulling
deal with.
the steering wheel.
Is it defending your significant other? Is that it? Defending your significant other. That's the topic today.
well, not just defending. We're talking family. Right, staying with the family.
Yeah, well, but defending in terms of defending their honor, their character, who they are amongst family members.
Amen.
No, the one of the biggest stress as a woman, I'm telling you, is if your mother ain't like, yeah, man. Oh, Lord, pressure.
I never had that problem.
Yeah,
If your woman-
I've never experienced
Never
that.
experienced that.
Ever.
My mother don't like the boat all you.
I was never with you. So I don't care.
That's still that's
I
so
don't
untrue,
care.
Nikki.
Huh?
So
I don't
untrue.
care.
Well, I said drop the song for her, Rudy. How long now you have to drop a song for her? How long?
That's his problem with Natty. Natty's
Morning,
issue is not that
Natty.
she doesn't like us. Natty's issue is that she wants things done on her time.
Oh.
Correct is right.
Well,
You
tell me that
understand?
generation that don't like it done on the
On their time, they need to normalize the fact that
dramas
you
of
have
the
to
world,
wait.
the natty.
You have to wait. We're living in a society now where waiting is very, very important.
all right.
About that is that a lot of copywriting issues with that particular.
Oh, God. Oh, Lord.
That particular thing that she wanted me to do.
Oh, okay.
She wanted Savannah Grass on piano
Oh, Lord. And you was looking
and
for it.
violin.
That's what she wants?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what she
that-
wanted.
that-
I real search
So
for what.
we had to get Joanna for.
And she wanted on CD.
Yeah. God, don't. Can't tell you what flashlight. You have nothing. First, you
tell
have
her, say,
nothing in the
oh.
house to play flashlight. She have a
I
good
gave
bowl
her the
CD
flashlight. I
player.
want a CD. I want it on CD. That's what I have. I want it on a CD. Just to find the person who could burn that is a big problem.
that
Yeah.
problem.
Oh, good.
Men
Pressure.
don't burn anything again.
Boy.
So we're talking defending one's honor in a relationship amongst family members. All right, because you know there are instances where you have this beautiful young lady you've been seeing for some months
Damn, she's so beautiful.
privately, and vice versa. You've been seeing this guy for a
this
while.
woman.
Uh-huh.
And every evening, your mom asks, "How you staying out so late?" You giggle. You give her the giggle, the giggle. You're constantly on the phone with said individual. He is showing you what life is about. He is expressing to you true love, unconditionally.
Yeah, boy.
But the mole of that man is not necessarily what your mother, father, sisters, brothers, aunties, uncles want for you.
Well, you went down the whole line.
Yeah.
You're throwing cousins there?
You understand? So for all the years coming up, you heard all your family members talk about the type of man they will love to see you with.
Yes.
Remember, you came into the top 5 at SEA.
Papa, yo.
You came into the top 5. You got President's Award, Principal's Award.
Oh,
you
Lord.
did so well.
You make Ojo news and things.
You make Ojo news. You went on to secondary school and you excelled.
Oh, Lord.
You understand? The family threw barbecue on top of barbecue to send you to college.
see
You
on
went
TTT,
away.
girl.
You went to
Congrats.
Howard University, graduated, came back home.
Howard?
Came back home and
Scholarship.
landed a
Oh,
job
stupid, Marlon.
Yeah.
at BHP Bolton. You understand?
Oh,
you
Lord.
work for a lot of money.
Nice.
You decided because of love and
Yo.
commitment to your family to not leave home.
Baby.
You stayed home with your mother and father and little brother who is now in the secondary school system, and you are funding this entire thing on your own because
that is
you are
woman,
a
boy.
child that was brought up with honor and love. Your grandfather, who still lives with you, constantly holds your hand and explains to you the type of man he will love to see you have before he closes his eyes
You want to
and
walk out
leaves
there.
the
That's my
earth.
grandchild.
You understand?
That is my grandchild.
He describes this man verbatim. He wants somebody tall,
Yeah.
dark, handsome, articulate,
Yeah.
well
Yeah,
educated
yeah.
to hold your hand and start a family and give you the life that he worked hard to ensure that you get. You understand? And on your way to work one day at BHP Bolton, while turning into the car park, you stumbled upon a young man.
The best thing about that happened to you. What
You stumbled upon a young
The
man
best thing about happened to you, eh?
who brusque your shoulder.
You know, many times you reach that point, you just wish I never meet you, boy.
You didn't make me finish.
Sorry. I'm rushing the story.
Brusque your shoulder while he was running hastily through the car park.
Sorry.
You understand?
Hi.
And just in his good day, the way Marlon.
Hi, Marlon.
The way Marlon smelled that morning, the way he looked, the way he was well put together.
I just use the locks.
In that moment,
I'm Liz.
in that moment, Liz thought, well, yes, this is it.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
You knew wrong the Ojo building, no?
Ojo? Yeah.
No, she had BHP Bolton that way. You wish Ojo building. Liz work in BHP right there.
You knew wrong, yeah.
She's the CFO out down there. Yes, brother, she haven't. She doing all right.
Yeah.
You understand?
Nah, I just come to drop back my bridge and can't about it.
Oh.
No, the conversation is so fire to rushing the conversation. She saw Marlon, he introduced himself because he was Russian. As Rodi said, it really dropped Russian to drop the keys so he partner car by the receptionist.
Boy, to make a little spin now.
All right. Sorry about that. I didn't see you.
Yeah,
You
I
understand?
see you though.
But you have to remember, in Liz's defense,
You're something else, boy.
in Liz's defense, he was on the compound.
Yeah, he was.
So she just assumed he came to do business with the company. And she, now being the CFO, didn't really want to, to have much conversation because of, you understand how it goes there. You understand? She don't want it to look like it's some kind of something. So she kind of rushed it off.
She rushed back.
But she
inside.
did ask the security to please get his information. Please, could you get that young man's information before he leaves the building? Because in that moment, she felt that it was right.
Contact that just the young man that just came out there. Can you just get his info for me? We
And
might
have
have
it,
to contact.
and have it sent up to me.
Please,
And then contact will say, don't know the information.
No, I know contact song.
you know you are not supposed to be fat and nice with people on the compound.
Contact.
But because it's you, Liz, I will get it for you.
Contact. Don't they have to put their number and contact to come into the building? Can you
Yes,
just look it up for me, please?
No problem. Liz.
Thank you.
No
Thank
problem.
you. All right.
All right, guys, and
Marlon Pierre.
she started seeing Marlon for a while, and as it normally goes, she felt Marlon is charming. He's that kind of guy.
So Marlon, where you working?
Well, I'm really working right now, you know, things stuff.
Oh yeah, this COVID
I
times.
usually work a little 2 weeks in, 2 weeks out now, boy, but right now things slow.
Yeah. 2 weeks.
You know what I
In
mean?
where? In where?
A little construction thing I'm doing.
Oh, nice,
You know?
nice. Yes,
I
yeah.
usually an entrepreneur now.
A what?
I usually an entrepreneur.
Oh,
You
what
know,
do
I
you
just- I
what
just do my own thing.
what do you entrepreneur?
Yeah, I just do a little cooking and thing on the
Oh,
side,
you
you know.
cook too?
I
Oh
just
my
bake,
God,
I just bake, I just
That's so romantic.
Yeah, I have a little brownies
man who
business
could
dinner, boy.
cook.
Yeah.
You do brownies, what I love
Yeah.
sweets.
You know brownies?
Yeah.
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 I can take your places, girl.
Marlon, which part you live in? Marlon, where you living again? Which part you living again?
Where's I live Westmoreland.
Yeah, I live in Lampool Tree.
by aunt.
Yeah.
Lampole tree. Which
Auntie Susan, you know Auntie Susan in the back there, behind, you know anybody in the back there?
back where?
Lampole
Tree.
Where exactly is Lampole Street?
Upper Lampole Street.
Right next to lamppost for.
Oh. You have GPS?
Alright guys, so basically in a nutshell, in a nutshell, he is definitely not what Granddad had in mind for you.
But he's so cute though.
But he is charming,
and
very good looking, and he smells good.
You know, that kind of, like he sweats, you know, coming from the construction.
So give it, so we give it 2 months, 2 months of seeing him constantly.
Well, I'm a card here, you know.
What card is that?
A little card here, my partner designed for me now.
A card?
From a business, from a brownie business now.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, you could hold on to that.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Lamppost
I know about
Street.
that service right now, but you could link me on this one. Yeah.
Alright,
yeah,
okay.
my aunt, like she home number now.
Oh,
you could call me on that.
sure, it's there. Okay, thank you, Marlon. So nice meeting you.
So after going out with Marlon for about 2 months, you decided that now is the time to take him home to meet the family.
So Marlon, I know we've been going out a little while, you know, and but like 2 months, and mommy and them keep asking me to,
who's this man
who's this fella? And, you know, my grandfather, he's very special in my life. He wants to meet you, and so I was wondering if Sunday could come for lunch.
Yeah, man, that small thing, man.
All right, so what time?
I'm really supposed to play WAP with the boys out there, but that small thing. I will push that aside, man.
What's WAP?
Anything for you, baby.
What's WAP?
Anything for you. We'll study that now.
Right, okay. So 12 is good?
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
And Marlon reach home.
Damn.
And I'm going to describe how Marlon came to the house. Let's bypass all of that. Nutshell is, when Marlon gets there, family does not approve.
But Marlon is a good one, eh?
But he's a good one. So we asking guys, how do you deal with situations where your family members really despise who you're seeing in a real intense way?
Yes. To the point where it must stress the person, because you want to make your parents happy, etc., etc.
But you want to be happy as well.
Exactly.
And this individual makes you happy.
Correct.
You know, he could have his own little painting business, and their mind, that is not a work. For them, a work is in going to Night Republic Bank. You know, can I see Mr. Alexander? That kind of thing.
We know for sure once he's a DJ, he ain't good at all.
Oh, God.
So let me just clear that one out there.
Oh, I so artist.
Let me clear that one out there one time. He ain't good at all.
Let's get some messages out, guys. Marlon, what kind of brownies you have? Regular or the ones with the extra ingredients? I feel like
you want the extra zing, baby. Yeah.
Thank you, JV.
Go check me out on Instagram too, Brownies Boss.
What?
Brownies _ boss.
Yo, blessed morning, blessed love. That is so true, Jaiga. Man who does love, woman do love dog, woman does rather and prefer. We here in the all we life. I remember a time I line a girl, I had 60 grand in my pocket, so you know I coasting big boy thing. What you doing? Let go for a ride, going up my army to buy material to build my roof. You know, when time to pay here, the girl telling me, what you doing? You making the bill on my name? Or I say like, what you drink? I doubt you sober, man. You ought to be a mad man. Me, boy, me ain't trusting no man with my cream dog. Ojo. Yo, bless your present. In spite of me sound like a fairy tale, it is reality. And most of the beautiful women with well educated with a big job does pick up them kind of guys, and them kind of guys just count it as the blessings. And many of the times the woman don't really care about what the family think, because this is the guy who treated she the way she always wanted to be treated, and she don't have it. So if she pick up a man who have it and what them want, she wouldn't be happy. So she don't really care who vex, and wherever they say she ungrateful or what, but that she love. Ojo.
Now, it could be as simple as something as, well, not simple, but race, right?
Your race is a big part of it.
Big part of sometimes where your parents, right? Your social status.
Social status.
Where he went to school, because with a lot of discussion about that yesterday on, school and where he went to school, and you could judge people based on where they went to school. Of course. Right?
Yeah. That's the colonial side of us.
Exactly.
I didn't really go to school,
if he didn't go, what do you mean?
I didn't really go to school. Yeah, I dropped out when I was in Form 2.
Oh, okay.
But I have big dreams too, because Mark Zuckerberg, he dropped out of school too.
Who?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh,
he fell out with the Facebook thing now.
Yeah. He did.
Yeah, he dropped out of school, so I
did
have big dreams for myself.
And,
I'm showing you too.
I like that.
Good morning, breakfast party. The solution to this issue is people need to be their own woman and their own man. Get out of your parents' place. Maintain your own lifestyle, and your parents will have less authority over your life. And then you're allowed to make your mistakes, whether you fall in love with the wrong person, you kiss a couple frogs before you get to the prince or the princess. Because I think that is the solution. Because I know for myself, I am one of 10 siblings, and the ones that make our own and get out of our parents' home, they don't have anything to say to us because we doing our do. But you see the ones who stay back home and still living in the family house. My mother always in the business. And it's because they're living in her house, so they have to go by her rules.
She entitled to that, eh?
Oh wow.
She have a sense of entitlement.
But you have to understand now the times have changed so much, Nicole. We're saying that it's not as easy as it was before. I grew up in a time when I hit 15. I was looking for that way out already. You understand?
But you're a little different. I think many times Caribbean parents, you don't really leave your mother house until you're ready to get married. Most of the times, you know, because I think, like, compared to like US,
where married out the daughter and them quick and tell them find space.
You're a big man, get out. That's not our culture. Our culture has always been you stay. How much are you still living on your grandmother's house?
I wish I was in my grandmother's place.
You know what I mean?
Only when some sort of argument happen, then it does come up. I know and find your own place.
Exactly.
Don't bring your life to the forefront, no, brother.
To come and take your woman in my place.
Don't bring German in the thing now.
My roof you're living on that.
Don't bring German in the thing.
When I tell you full back, you tell us to pull it back.
Oh, German, we should talk.
Well, I got my German last week, a few weeks ago. Look, with my boy, Roddy, you know how to put him out, but he had to be a man.
For real.
He had to man up.
I appreciate my upbringing, yes.
Ojo, according to what you are saying this morning, my brother, no parents want to send her daughter to any poor family these days. They don't look at if you are handsome, if you are tall, if you are black, if you are light skinned. They look at your bank account. They look at how many things, how many build, how many company, how many investment you have. That's how they do it now. Oh my God. Ojo, I just want to bless 5 people in Trinidad now, but the problem that the bank cannot release the money I sent to the person to share people on the street. They have to tell the guy to make an appointment to come and release the money, come and pull the money from the bank. That's so sad story, man.
What is this? Okay.
It's not, I am
Thailand, mister?
Yeah.
So for real?
Yeah.
She sent money for somebody on the car, right? But you send it to the wrong people. We are the sending cream to do all distribution. We are distribution.
Folks, yes.
Uncle Roy.
Let me help you all out. The first thing is you all need to establish that you have to establish a disclaimer. This is just an opinion, your opinion. At best, you may or may not have thought it out, but the issue is when you put it out there, people will respond it because they think that is exactly your complete thought. And the fact is, many people don't think things through. I'm not saying that you didn't think it through, but you are literally thinking it through while on the air. And it's once that genie's out of the bottle, you can't get it back. And secondly, when you're talking about education, one of my kids, when they were 2.5, 3 years old, they looked at me and they said, "Daddy, why is air spelled E-A-R and I spelled E-Y-E?"
Yes.
When they were learning things phonetically, which is not the way I grew up, but I love the phonetic learning because it really helps them out. And my child said to me, "Daddy, this doesn't make any sense." And I turned to my child and I said, "My dear, you are absolutely right. I will never argue with you. English makes no sense."
Thank you. That was what we were talking about a little earlier. We enter Mars versus Venus, all right? In America, in what country is... Oh, in America is what country he from?
Oh yes, I forget. I really have a boss and in truth. I cook.
Sorry.
But I do have a nice man and I really does be smelling good in truth.
He's a Marlon.
Oh yes, I forget. I really have a boss.
He's Marlon. He's come to Wallace with Marlon, babe.
Hey, boy,
This sounding familiar. You're the only girl, only granddaughter, only daughter. Your grandfather is a priest. His only dream is for his only granddaughter to go bishops, get a good education. And after all of that, she gets a good little job and thing. And one day the kind working, she take a little Maxi. Next thing you know, she in love with her Maxi, man.
Wow.
We're wrong with being in love with her Maxi, man.
That went down a rabbit hole real quick.
We're wrong with being in
Good morning, Breakfast Party. The thing about this topic is that as children growing up, if your parents supported you growing up, especially grandparents, they wanted the best for you, you will try to replicate that in life to make them look proud. As my mother say, don't make my hand fall in nothing that you do. And when you look for a partner in crime, sometimes the one that they think is the one for you is the one that will treat you bad because they have the means.
Really?
Somebody who don't have the means as you is most time will appreciate you for you and not for what you have.
London calling from the helicopter this morning.
Yeah, boy, real fuzzy.
Sean out in Boston, as only talk, sometimes the old people know better and must apply some of the knowledge they teach you.
Now, but it's a generational thing, though. There's some of them who really don't know. They really don't. And they expect you to do some things that are really not sensible in this time.
They say some parents can't wait for you to come back home so they could say, we told you so.
Yeah.
Marlon was a cockroach from on that bridge.
Wow, that's not nice.
Wow,
Who said that? That's
was
not
Marlon.
nice at
Why you have
all.
to be on that bridge?
The cockroaches on the
Cockroaches
bridge.
be all over.
That's not
Good
nice
morning,
at all.
Breakfast Party. To be honest, Caribbean parents are a little too fast and out of place because I've moved out on my own. I turn my own key. I pay my own bills, and my mother is still trying to tell me what to do when I'm all the way across here.
Yeah. Look how she get visa and gone away.
Your mother Gemma.
Caribbean parents. Hello.
Is that Gemma? Why this so? Yeah, them like to come in the place and go, why this so? Why you have this? This is what she buy for here? Where's that girl? Where's that girl? In your own place, and I walk here. They what she buy?
My mother loves.
Let us cook in here.
She's come. But how in here dark, so.
You know what? You know the part I can't take when they say the I don't know, I didn't raise you so, but she have no taste.
Yeah.
She have no taste, no taste.
Mothers. That's one, mothers. I see sorry for your man in the face.
I tell you, when you hear your mother say, she have no taste. And the next one they say to you, I remember when I get this one. You see this Coskel one you pick up?
Coskel. This Coskel one.
Hey, I tell you.
Morning breakfast party. You see how men and women different, eh? Reverse that situation. A man family wouldn't be so critical of how she name. She more dotish than Marlon, as long as she appears to be a decent mommy and daddy good. But man is dumb. Day out in Brooklyn.
Facts. This is how it is, bro.
Morning, Ojo.
Morning.
I have a daughter, right? And once she educates herself properly, right, she can get any man she wants. The end of the day, it's not I living with you. You understand? We have to be very careful as parents because the end of the day, if we continue discouraging she from talking to anybody. You know what is happening down the road now, eh? These days now, they go on like a woman. So make up all their mind, be careful in this world now, you know, because it's easy for them to switch from liking a man to liking a woman, eh? Right? So, once the man good and he's strong, my daughter can take any man she wants. Because this life now, the life turn.
Well, you know what you mean. I
back and like a woman instead.
Yeah.
Threw that in twice. You know, it's not a little personal, but you know, this is why we have this forum on a Friday.
That's a manly woman over there.
Wow.
Good morning, Ojo family. Listen to me, guys. She's very lucky to have Marlon because Marlon is an entrepreneur. Marlon has business plans. Marlon knows about the future. He has ideas. She had to support him now.
Thank you, Spice, for seeing what I see in Marlon.
Alrighty then, let's see the buzz and then we'll get back. Yeah.
Right, let's get some voice notes out.
Hey, shouts to everybody now tuning in. This is Mars vs. Venus. It's Friday. We say welcome to it. If you're now joining us, you're very, very late. You'll have to catch What?
Your father do like your man.
What?
Your mother do like your woman.
Oh, you
Gone
mean?
from here.
Your father do like your man.
Why?
I tell you, don't
Your
like
mother
that
do
boy.
like your woman.
How come?
Your father do like your man.
Oh, Lord.
You say he out of timing and he don't have a walk. What is this? What is this? What the... Hey.
Morning, guys. Miss you guys for 9 days. Solange Gill, what happened? You were locked up.
What?
Were you in quarantine, Solange?
Why all these ways and these things? You pass a broom? I think parents need to let children learn. Most times they are correct. Personal experience. How your mother always right, boy?
It's not like they're right, you know.
You know,
It's just that
if you didn't listen to your mother 2 years ago, you wouldn't be here.
I don't talk about listen to mine, because if I listen to mine, trust and believe.
But experience is life's greatest teacher.
I don't want to learn.
This thing called life, boy.
I don't want to learn.
All right. Hi, guys. The person I'm supposedly in a relationship with has become very complacent and entitled. I make his entire year's salary in 1 month. For your info, it's 6-1. He's in Trinidad. I'm in the U.S. Everyone warned me not to date that far under my financial status. But I guess who don't hear does feel.
Wow.
When she said he what she said, he became
entitled and complacent. Yeah, because you have a woman in the U.S. 6-1.
Living Western
What is he
Union
bringing to the
lifestyle.
table?
What? Because we
the
talked about that
financial
last
part.
week.
What
else
to
do
the table?
you bring to the table?
You living outside.
I really
He
got
living here.
straight from here to Brooklyn.
Nah.
What are you doing?
Without getting COVID.
Hey, breakfast party, me again. I remember a couple years ago when I brought somebody home, the first thing my mother pulled me aside and said, they have their green card, they's a citizen, because you ain't sponsoring nobody, you know.
Wow. You're not Nescafe.
Wow.
Picture?
You're not Nescafe, bro. You're sponsoring a soul. You're not Nescafe. Nescafe sponsors to get up and go, not you. Not
you.
my child. You're not working Nescafe.
Are you Pizza Hut?
You're not sponsoring.
Do you have a
nothing
jingle?
out here.
The pick-me-ups that starts your day. Lyndon, yay.
You're not sponsoring nobody. Ooh, but that's the conversations you had to have with your kids. In positions like that.
Right, of course, we the family, and my mother, they have a certain type of man I was supposed to get married to, not a Rasta man who was married before and older than me. No, that was not what Natty saw. She didn't see that.
She see it now?
You got it, Rasta. I think she knows that to see it.
Will you lie? Natty cannot be so for all these years.
It's more than 20 years now, man. No.
Nah, man, Natty.
No.
She can't hold on to that for so long.
Yes.
Nah.
She hold it all like Jerry Last Rasta.
Natty's so dread, boy. I look at how much beautiful things
Man,
Jerry have
I
done
just
for
see-
Natty over the
I
years.
just see Jerry on the roof and thing,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah.
He went up on the roof
You
for this
remember
man
that
already, boy.
generation grew up with Rasta is the worst thing on the face of the earth. They never would have seen the girl went away and study and with a Rasta man.
Yes, boy.
And many people still see it. And we talk race. There's sometimes no way you could bring home a black man in some people's house and vice versa.
My mother knows. She fell in love with the Rasta man.
A Rasta man has upset many a family. You know?
Them Rasta them really have a bad reputation.
There's
Them
too
Rasta-
much of them, man. I. How much right?
Them Rasta them really mash up good home.
Yeah, boy. My mother pulled my. I remember Natty face screwing you. Like, really, this thing happening, me? And again, that generation come from Rasta's dog.
I find
So
out
sad,
that
boy.
time.
I real out of time.
I know real Rasta man doing well.
But about 20 years, she
Well.
started to slowly.
After 20 years, eh?
She realized he ain't going to. Morning, this topic hit home. I was doing a CCA, 22 years old, and met a fella from Faizabad. First time he comes home, my dad watches him square in his face and say, who does invite bandit in their house?
Out of time,
Yeah, boy. Who does invite bandit in their house? It didn't last 3 months after that. Pressure.
Nah, man. How the man is that bandit? Because you from Pfizer, boy?
Yeah.
Why you Pfizer?
Sometimes, you just have a look. You come with your 4 platinum thing, right? They will look at you and say you look like a bandit.
I think in instances like those, how the young man presents himself, even with the four plats, it determines how the day is gonna go. You could have four plats, but articulate enough to make your father know exactly why you carry the four plats. Like for instance, I will use the deceased as an example. The one to we don't speak ill of the dead, and we can't speak ill of this particular young man. We're talking K Lion.
Right.
Right, very articulate young man.
Yes.
His music choice might have been questionable to some. So you could picture him.
But that's what he lived though. You know what I mean?
So you could picture him going by someone's father and they're having an issue with the type of music he sings. Yes, we are a young man, you're an artist. We realize that you're trending, you're trendy, you're popular. But why choose to sing this song? He could have articulated to anybody at any given time his musical preference. In a case like that, you could then sit back and be like, okay, cool, my daughter she in good hands. But when you see your four plat and you can't defend your four plat on them, then you have a problem. You have to be able to defend your plat. Defend your plat.
How he does live, you know? Uncle, how he does live? That's a question.
Why the hell or they don't smoke some high grade and chill? In other words, who billing it?
No. We need to find Lester.
Lester was missing for a little bit. Wait is going on.
He was missing for a little bit.
Yeah, he was. Wait is really good.
That's who billing it. Yes, so. Where let's come from?
Hey guys, I tell my boys, once whoever they with makes them happy, fine. Once they don't disrespect me, we good.
Yep.
He never meets him. What's your name? Morning, let's have a go fun to help. Paddy. Oh, I have 50 in. Each one help one. I love that.
Yeah, I agree to that as well.
Sean, I love that.
But he set it up now.
That's Paddy's song really out of it. This
Boy, breakfast party, or they really hit a serious topic there this morning. I call in and say something very important. If the role was reversed, it would be different. Suppose it was an educated man went QRC St. Mary's College or UV or one thing, and decided to pick up a vendor. He might have go hit him like a poison boy.
And it's true, it's nice to bring the balance, and that happens too. Yeah, she used to dance for.
What you would. Pull back. Nikki, don't go forward. Pull back.
Oh, I like
pull back.
No. Go ahead.
No. She's the best dancer girl for soca artist.
Right.
From the east.
Right?
She's a dancer soca artist east side. East side.
And she's the best girl, but that is her resume.
Yeah.
Right? And he went QRC. He maybe going to thinking about, he not finishing masters. He thinking about maybe should I go for my doctorate and meet.
He went Fatima actually.
He went
Fatima. Fatima's a better school. He went Fatima. You understand? And he's very, very successful in the public life. Everybody knew him. But his girlfriend, you understand? She used to dance for soca artist east side, and she is like a contortionist. She could really bend.
And you want to bring her to mommy's 60th birthday party. First time she gonna meet the family.
Someday, I think that's the mistake everybody makes. Don't ever carry somebody new to something that grand. You have to carry them on a casual Wednesday.
You have to wait.
You cannot carry them for a big grand occasion when you know all auntie and people from all walks of the crew going and come out. You're mad.
Well, here why you honestly believe, I mean, within social status and all these things, it has some people with the world of degrees, the world of intellect, the real intelligent.
But they chop it bad.
But the value that they bring to a relationship is very minimum, right? That is you as an individual in terms of what you accomplish in life and all these things. But that doesn't mean that you have the intelligence to operate in a relationship environment.
True.
You understand? So there are people that have different values and qualities. It may not be one that your parents may agree with or your siblings may agree with. But I think once it brings value to your relationship, because it's more than just money. I know people has mentioned money a lot, but long time remember you have to bring as a man, you have to bring something to the table. If it is you going and ask for a woman hand in marriage. And I believe it's still so as well. That status is still there where a man has to bring something to the table.
Sad, boy. It's so sad.
In order to marry this person,
you
supposed
have
to have cows,
as a man,
chickens,
you have to have everything. You have to have everything.
You
have to work all your life to
Especially
build
the man.
every single thing.
Yep.
You have to have everything in order for a young lady to even look at you. And then when she looks at you and actually come, everything you have built is now.
Yeah.
That way you're supposed to do. How is that even balanced, bro?
But I think that society
pitchfork thing
has put so much. We talk about it all the time.
And then try to tell you that is what a man is.
Right.
That is. Hey,
Jaiga
listen.
talked about it in terms of how
totally
young
disagree.
people are seeing relationships now. That if you can't afford to bring 100 roses for me, then you ain't saying nothing. You know, and it puts pressure. It does put pressure on relationships. And not only that, the women to feel pressure that they have to look a certain way and to get a man's attention, and they have to keep pushing the boundaries.
Just be natural, Dred. Just be
Right?
natural,
But
honest.
But many of us
And
living in a
humbling your
world that's
thinking,
not
bro.
real. That social media
So
world
annoying.
is not real, and many people getting tied up in that whirlwind.
I know well-educated women who extremely nice. They have a really nice personality, and then have women because they had that status. They're real snobbish. They're
Wanna
real
talk down
snobbish,
to
and
the
they,
man
and
and
they
it.
just wait to seize the opportunity to just talk down to you.
Good morning, Ojo. Good morning. I have everything in reverse. So my mother-outlaw used to chase my ex-wife home to say, "Go man, help your husband, he go leave here. You don't wash, cook and clean and this, that and the other." But right now I'm so glad to be getting divorced. So I don't have that headache no more.
Well, that was a very lightning story.
Ojo, Jaiga, Nikki, Rudy, Raw. Greatest yard form, Jaiga. Friday vibes. We up and running. London
Nice.
family.
Jabi.
Good Jabi.
Yeah, my brother. Blessed love.
My mother told me she sent me to college to get a degree and a soft hair pretty girl. Right? Don't bring no Google hair girl in my place. Mind you, my mother hair hard. My mother hair hard.
That's the next brainwash thing that happened
That
for
is,
many generations. I'm so glad that we're
ridiculous.
slightly curbing coming out of that. We suffer that fate.
Yeah, and
you
it's,
think that
it's the
beauty
whole,
means
it
hair
goes
and
right back to this kind of the slave and what they've done
Slave
for us,
mentality,
and how they change our perception of what is beautiful, and it's bigger than we think. I'm married to a Trini Rasta man. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. My mother in the beginning almost got a heart attack. She said, "You're bringing a tricky Trini here for me." I told her I didn't care and I love. Yeah, Rasta.
So what went on after that? You just stop the story.
no, they're
She
married.
did.
They're married. They're together. That is what happened. They're
It's
together.
4 plat self that caused it from front to back of his head. Karel, who I told. My speech to my daughter's first boyfriend. You make her cry, I make you cry. If you abuse in any way, nobody will find your body. Huh? That was 12 years ago. They're married now.
Wow, I guess that speech worked.
Yeah,
A bad boy
it was
speech worked.
Joseph, yeah. Morning from Play With Girl. Love you guys.
That's
We love you
speech
right
Play.
back.
Definitely start the GoFundMe for Patty and
I think that's pretty
let us
cool.
know or let me know what it is. I'll definitely
somebody
make
set
a
us- set us
contribution.
up
That
on top.
man put a lot of laughs
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
in my mornings and a lot of smile on my face with his voice notes. So it will be just satisfying to return a favor to him.
Yeah, man. And it's not much. Party looking for 35. That I know.
100.
Yeah, I know no big thing. That is
I've
a-
never heard party song like
That is
that.
a 500.
Yeah,
500
no.
US.
That's 500
the target.
US.
That's the target we're looking for today. 500 US. Somebody set it up. We're looking for the 500.
Good morning, breakfast party. I have 2 adult women, I should say, on my hands. Both are very well educated. The oldest one have a really good job. And what I taught them is that once you don't pick up anybody who's in criminal activity, are you okay with that? Because not everybody can become doctors and lawyers, but once you're ambitious, that's the most important thing. And you take very good care of my daughters. That's what's important.
Mommy, where your daughters living by
Don't worry
chance?
yourself. Don't worry yourself,
Then
mom.
Trinidad.
Moms, where your
yourself,
daughters is
Mom.
by chance? If you don't mind, can you send us that information?
San Brown is not illegal.
Then say, hey, Nikki,
Done.
depend on who's the artist she used to dance for.
Wow.
Hey, oh God, why you like
So, like, what if she used to be at, like, Marshall Cats level? She okay?
What level? If you're thinking, what level?
360 degrees in the air. The perfect fatting atmosphere.
So what?
Bend your back, you're not bending your back enough.
I'm going to get bend your back, man.
I don't understand that. That is so
Come
unkind.
after now, you're not doing
Morning
it right.
breakfast party. I have a male friend who told me to stop dating guys who don't have degrees. And I've spoken to some of his friends who are doctors and stuff like that, and they don't know how to talk to people and have a normal conversation.
Very normal
and
conversation.
They have a big degree because they are a doctor. So
well, they were studying when you see Marlon and them was down by the tree trying to kiss you up and thing. They were studying, so that's where it is.
Some of them shoulders and chin quite up in the sky.
Sean from Fresh Prince, he say, I don't know Paddy, but I willing to help.
Now, who doing the GoFundMe?
Somebody had to set it up.
But that man need the money now.
Now you get one time.
GoFundMe is get it one time.
Well,
it just go straight to your account.
Now we do whoever setting it up have to set it up with
Guys, I agree with the GoFundMe. Send me the link if it's to happen.
Yeah.
People calling for the GoFundMe.
Your party set up the GoFundMe and send it to us. We will then set it up. Send the information. Set it up. Go set it up right now, bro.
God, my brother, you will not believe what I have to do to get engaged to my girl. I have to show them the business I have if we're really bringing in money. I have to show them the bank account. I have to show them that I own the house I live in. And my parents live with me. Oh my God, to get a woman in this day and age is so hard. And they still want me to give him a goat as thanks.
A goat?
Ungrateful.
A what? A goat as thanks.
Nah.
Anyways, Ojo.
Nah, man.
Nah, Ojo.
Nah, man.
The ones that still want me to get them a goat as thanks, yes? Well, guys, that was it for today.
Good morning, breakfast party. Very interesting topic, similar to a lot of people. I know a few cases, and as I say, it's really like a 1 in a million chance where the upper education meet the lower secondary level, but intentions are there, ambition is there, everything. Sometimes it doesn't work out for when they get together and do get married, because somebody becomes complacent and forget. On the other hand, they work so hard towards it that their children, when they produce children, their children are more appreciative of society and in terms of placement and how they see life, because they give their kids those tools to understand life. And it's few and many, but good topic. Morning breakfast party again.
Oh, thank you so much, Ken. Okay, Paddy, people are asking for information. When I brought my husband home, my dad was not pleased. He said to me, this guy is not on your status level. The way he speaks is not in your class.
Yo, why does talk? Daddy, you're fast. Fast, yeah, Daddy?
Oh, Lord, man, see if it's double and back up. Forget that, yes? Carla, Pennsylvania. She says, yeah, we could set up a GoFund easy 20 US by 25 people for parties easy. I waited to see the GoFundMe. Send me the information.
Start the thing.
If she not dating, not having sex, was she beating him? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, guys. We're going to try and...
as you're complacent.
You'll see what we could do. And
mine, yeah?
Morning, guys. I find a lot of men put that social pressure on themselves, even when they have someone who's willing to ride it out. I think society puts that, the men have to bring home the bacon and they have to bring certain things to the table, etc. All right, guys. Thank you. This was another edition of the Mars versus Venus. Don't forget, you can check out our Ojo YouTube page to see it later if you didn't get all.
Yeah, only don't forget to check Maud Brownies _ boss.
What?
For the best in Brownies, right?
Thank you, Marlon.
Come, baby, you ready to roll?
No, I have to go talk to Daddy. He wants to see me about you.
Brownies _ boss.
No, I tell your father, come and taste my brownies.
Yeah, understand?